Alright, I should be live. Hey there, everyone, and welcome to me streaming some Zenless Zone Zero. Honestly, just for fun, because I'm assuming you guys don't want me to stream a little more Monster Hunter at the moment, like after one other video. Anyway, as you can see, with some honestly evil luck, I got this character. And, yeah. Seriously though, it's my luck at this point, it has to be evil, because I got her with a single pull. While not having pulled for her at all. So, yeah. Incredibly lucky, my luck is just evil. Right, we're gonna... For this stream, we're gonna... probably do some grinding later and an agent story here. Or just an agent story. Depends, honestly. So I think this is Colette's. We did Lycons in the last time I streamed that. You know what? We just got her. Why not? Alright. Here goes nothing. I mean, we got her, so why not? The video store doesn't seem to have been traffic... It does not seem to have much traffic today. So the two decide to watch a movie to kill time. Aw, that part is so touching. At that moment, there was a sudden knock at the door. Hello? Knocking. Knockety knock. Really? Got a problem? Call Naps. Oh wait. Peer-to-peer community service at the doorstep. Please open up. What? Why do they have to show up right at the climax of the film? Alright. Wise, you go get the door. I'm still engrossed in this story. Hello there. You've booked a peer-to-peer community service from Naps. Did we really book a service from public security? I'm Officer qingyi, I think it's pronounced that way. Ready at your service. Ready and at your service. Is that... goddammit, I suck at pronouncing it, so we'll hear it later. See, she sounds strange.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Qingyi. May I know the specific request you have for public security community service? Shh, hold on for a sec. Oh, is that you, manager? My apologies. I didn't recognize you while I was in autopilot mode. What are you two?
If even androids can understand the meaning of life, then perhaps humans can too.
Finished. What a classic. What are you watching so intently?
Have you seen it? Goddammit, I immediately forgot how to pronounce it. Sorry. I've been meaning to recommend it to you.
Endbringer 2. Have you seen it, Qingyi? I've been meaning to recommend it to you.
Hold on. Just give me a second. And... done. I speed-watched the whole thing. It's about an E-800 model android protecting a little girl amidst the perilous apocalypse, supporting each other through thick and thin. They gradually become attached to one another, but in the end have no choice but to part ways. The plot's decent enough, I suppose.
Did you search for spoilers? That's not how you're supposed to watch movies, officer!
I didn't look up spoilers. I simply extracted the movie from the database for data analysis and pattern recognition.
Master, this is technical jargon of an advanced artificial consciousness. Allow me to translate for you. Yes, qingyi essentially read spoilers.
The smart voice assistant you two are using seems to have quite the unique personality setting loaded into it. Ah, right. I happen to have a work-related matter which requires your assistance. I need to borrow some tapes to further analyze human behavior. Horror movies, to be exact. With mysterious forces at play, the more the better. It's for Public Security's community service program.
Huh? What kind of mysterious community service is that? Isn't it possible to directly access those from the database?
Can't you directly access those from a film database?
I can tell you find the whole thing a little unusual too. But I assure you that such background data is required for my task. Since I've taken it on, I should be somewhat serious about it. Even if this community service itself is, dull.
So that's why you activated autopilot mode. If only I could handle tedious tasks while also catching up on some sleep.
Tedious. Ha, ha. As if the mere word tedious could encompass everything. It all began when the bigwigs at Public Security realized that no matter how many decrees they make, Internaut is still unstoppable. As a result, who else other than Officer Juyuan proposed a strategy of guiding rather than blocking? Citizens have a real need to face the hollows and can't always turn to Public Security for everything. So Internaut has naturally appeared to meet those needs. If only every Public Security officer could dedicate a set amount of time to community service, helping citizens with their actual problems. Once we establish trust between citizens and Public Security, then the plan to completely eradicate Internaut will have taken its first step.
Oh, that's a great strategy. That would really nip the problem in the butt.
That plan would nip the problem in the bud.
How commendable of Juyuan. Having such an officer serving us really brings peace of mind.
It is a good plan. However, for some reason, I sense that you two might not be completely sincere. Never mind. I suppose I'm not entirely sincere myself, mainly due to the absurd demands citizens are making. For example, testing whether their fiancé would flirt with other women behind their back. Or, I suspect there's some mysterious force at work on 6th Street. Please deal with it, officer. What's worse is my assigned partner today. Ugh, that guy. One second he's proclaiming that though community service seems a little trivial, he's determined and dedicated to taking up that task. Then, before I even finished a sip of hot water, he goes bolting off on another case somewhere else, like a gust of wind weaving through the mountains. Young people these days.
How can we just sit and watch Hi, Grok. How can we just sit and watch the Public Security eradicate the internet? Alright.
Every young person is like that, you know. If you need a partner, count me in. Teaming up with a public security officer to solve cases. It's just like a plot from a movie. Sounds exciting.
I never expected the manager to be interested in such things.
I think Bro just wants to show off and strut around with a public security badge pinned on his coat.
If the manager
Most
is
likely
willing to assist, it would indeed be a great help to me. However, giving you a badge is out of the question. Nominally appointing you as an assistant public security officer, though, is a possibility.
Then you can leave the store to me for the day, Bro.
Then I'll go ahead and clear up the other community service appointments first. Let's meet on the street later.
Yay. Aww. Alright. Officer, could I? But Dad said I shouldn't be so stubborn. Alright. Why don't you tell me about it first, Holly?
No need to jump to any strange conclusions, Holly. Just tell me what's the matter.
Okay. Actually,
it's about my good friend Teddy. He's been missing for several days now. Missing? There doesn't seem to be any filed reports about a missing person in this area. Have you been to the public security office with your parents recently? No, we haven't. Dad said since we just moved away from the old metro zone, we don't have the resources to deal with Teddy right now. But I'm really worried. I've never gone so long without seeing Teddy before.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
The assistant public security officer is right. A disappearance is not a trivial matter and must be handled by public security. Do you have a photo of Teddy? Yes!
It's a stuffed toy, isn't it?
At least I did. But during our move, because we were in a hurry to catch the evacuation train, all our luggage was... Not a problem. Now, I will ask you a few questions. You must think carefully. The more accurate your answers, the higher the chance we will find Teddy. Understand? Let's start.
Clearly it's a
Height,
stuffed animal.
weight. Teddy is exactly 20 centimeters shorter than me, so he's 101 centimeters tall. He's heavier than me, about 32 kilograms. Can you describe the color and style of clothes Teddy was wearing when he disappeared? A blue shark onesie.
It's a bang boo. Without a moment's hesitation. Oh, goddammit.
So, Teddy must look something like this, right?
Funny enough, that is actually a bang boo you can get in the game.
Wow, you can really draw, Miss Officer. That's Teddy. But he's been gone so many days. Do you think we can still find him? Your case is now accepted, Citizen Holly. Oh, thank you so much. Dad told me that the officers at Public Security wouldn't have time for this sort of thing. Don't worry, Public Security Officer Qingyi will be on the case. But there's one last question I need you to answer. Can you do that for me? Okay. When and where did you last see Teddy? It was at the Gravity Cinema. I wanted popcorn, so Teddy went out to buy some. I waited until the movie was over, but Teddy never came back. Gravity Cinema? That's right next to the branch office, and yet a disappearance happened.
It does seem strange. Let's go investigate.
That does seem strange. Let's go investigate.
Good. But first, I need to escort Holly home. Let's meet later near Gravity Cinema in Lumina Square.
Yay. Going over there. Oh, whoops. Teleporting to Luminous Square. Sup, Qingyi? No idea what that says. Is that gibberish? Analyzing search data. Please hold on. Ah, it's you, manager. I've just finished scanning all the 283,019 surveillance camera footage in this area. I hope I said that number correctly. That's incredible. I simply extracted the footage from the database for data analysis and pattern recognition. Actually, I did find some footage of Teddy, but it's kinda weird. It's of Teddy walking out of the cinema with popcorn in hand craning its neck around as though it's looking for something. The last place he was seen is right here in the parking lot. Although several days have passed, we should still perform a thorough investigation of this area. I'm coming with you. Young people are always so full of energy. I'll leave this up to you to handle, Assistant Officer. I'm going to run another analysis on the surveillance footage and see if I missed anything. So many spots to investigate. Whoops, stuck on a wall. Just a snack, but maybe there are still some fingerprints on it. An empty bottle. Aw. Napping bang boo. One more place to go, and that is just to talk to her. To Qingyi. Oh, it's voiced.
From your appearance, it seems like you found something.
Quite a few things, actually. Impressive, huh?
I found quite a few suspicious items. Please assess them. What do you think? Pretty good, huh?
Manager, why did you pick up so much trash? Don't tell me you thought all this was evidence.
You mean it's all useless?
It's all useless? How could that be? I was so confident.
Completely normal for a first investigation. After all, evidence doesn't just fall from the sky, you know? Let me analyze these videos, then together with... Wait a minute. What's that in your pocket?
Oh no. It's a signed poster.
I picked it up earlier. It's a signed poster and seemed collectible, so I thought I'd take it home.
It has value as a collectible? Then it shouldn't have been discarded so carelessly for you to find like that. Without the manager's deep knowledge of films, I might have overlooked this detail. The handwriting is a bit smudged, but you can still make out "To Holly." If it was dropped by Teddy, it's worth further investigation. Let me scan it. Look, there's residue of a strong reaction from highly active etheric matter. Quite a significant amount, too. An item outside a hollow contaminated with such a high concentration of etheric residue. This actually makes our search easier. I've also made some progress. I discovered a suspicious vehicle that was parked here when Teddy disappeared. If it's related to the disappearance, then the vehicle might also be contaminated with etheric residue. Let's go and check it out.
Okay, damn it, where does it want me to go now?
Very good, Assistant Public Security Officer. We quickly tracked down the suspicious vehicle. As I suspected, there's residue of a strong reaction from highly active etheric matter on the rear wheels.
Then let's hurry and arrest the car's owners. Are we going to arrest that suspect then?
Oh, then are we ready to go arrest the suspect now?
Huh? No, that's not how this works. Criminal investigation requires concrete evidence. We need to keep calm, Assistant Officer. Etheric residue is indeed suspicious, but this is new Eridu after all. There are various causes for contamination with etheric residue. We can't quite deem it something particularly strange at this stage. No worries. I'll handle surveillance of the car. I don't need to sleep anyway.
Is it really okay for your body not to rest at all?
Are you sure you'll be okay if you don't rest at all, Qingyi?
Zhu always expresses the same. It's just unnecessary concern. Everyone is acting like this. Zhu, Holly, and now even the manager. Humans are indeed an interesting species, projecting so much emotion onto things that are not even alive. Though helping citizens is part of a public security officer's duties, Teddy is just a bamboo. In the end, the existence of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place of humans when danger arises. Take me, for example. Despite being an advanced model known as a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton, I'm essentially just a bamboo with more complex functionality. And regarding life and death, I believe Teddy and I are identical. Neither of us actually cling to it. I really didn't expect Holly to be so upset.
We humans aren't that cruel.
We humans haven't become that cruel.
A most interesting species indeed. Don't worry. Bamboo or automaton, we are not as fragile as humans. Today's investigation was very fruitful. With these leads, we can apply for an official search warrant from public security. If there's anything I need help with in the future, I'll be sure to contact you. I'll be leaving now.
Aww. Go home and talk to Belle. So I guess that's the first part of her agent story done. Welcome back home, Wise. I see you have managed to completely shut down Ethernaut, or that you haven't managed to completely shut down Ethernaut yet. How's it going? Teddy's disappearance is turning into quite the mystery. In any case, it's still a good thing that we're building up some goodwill with PubSec. Although it sounds a little unfair to Qingyi and Jiwen. As ordinary citizens of New Eridu, all we can do is wait for Qingyi to get back to us. Yep, that's the first part of her agent story done. Well, obviously we're moving on to the next part immediately. Yeah. Alright, starting part 2. Alright, it just occurred to me. I wonder if Teddy's been found yet. At that moment, there was a sudden knock at the door. Hello, sorry to bother you. It's Public Security's community service. Ooh, did I rank up? Alright. Got a problem? Call Naps. I still think it's funny that it's literally spelled Naps. Peer-to-peer community service. I'm Officer Qin goddammit. I'm Officer Qingyi. She sounds more normal this time, doesn't she? Speaking of which, who booked this community service?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Qingyi. Please tell me the specific request you have for Public Security Community Service.
Really? Still on autopilot mode, huh? How about it? Should we wake up Qingyi?
Qingyi, wake up! Congratulations on becoming the head of public security.
Congratulations on becoming the head of public security.
Oh, very well. As head, my first command is to stop all community service. The video store managers? Oh, Seems I was having a pretty good dream just now.
You seem kinda tired. Are you okay?
It had been too long since I last shut down, and my processors were being occupied with redundant data. That's all. It matters not. I've been keeping watch over the suspicious vehicle we identified last time, and finally caught evidence of it entering and exiting the Cretan Hollow. I've applied for personnel and carrots from public security. Once the approval goes through, we can go find Teddy.
At that moment, another knock at the door.
Excuse me for interrupting. I thought I saw a public security officer heading this way. Ah, you must be Officer Qingyi. Our little Holly has really caused you trouble lately.
Alright, Holly's father has talked to her, to Qingyi, and
What is this for?
I'm so sorry. Kids don't understand. To trouble public security over such a matter is really making too much of a fuss. If it was lost, it's lost. That bamboo was old anyway. I thought I might as well buy a new one for Holly this time. Just reset the bamboo and give it to her. You can tell her you found Teddy, and that'll be the end of all this.
Are you sure? Holly must have really cherished Teddy.
Right. Please trust that... Oh, wait a minute. I understand, if that's what you wish.
Huh? Qingyi, why the sudden...
alright.
He sure left in a hurry.
Are we giving up on rescuing Teddy?
So, what's our next step, Qingyi? Are we giving up on rescuing Teddy? I mean, the real Teddy.
He's just a father worried about his daughter. No need to argue over the details of the investigation with him. Moreover, I just received a message indicating that it's unclear whether this Teddy number 2 will be able to help. So, I've decided to handle it this way for now.
Wait, Qingyi. What's really going on?
Yes, the approval didn't come through. Bangbu can't be classified as people. It can't be handled as a missing persons case, only as a theft. So we can't get approval for extra personnel or a carrot. This means the rescue operation in the Hollow will inevitably be delayed. And by then, Teddy's chances will be quite slim.
But deceiving Holly with a new bamboo isn't right.
But deceiving Holly with a new bamboo isn't right.
I never said we were abandoning the real Teddy. It's just that bringing the real Teddy back in one piece isn't very realistic. You haven't forgotten, have you? The biggest advantage of intelligent machines is replaceability. If an arm breaks, just attach a new one. If the body is damaged beyond repair, just get a new one. As long as we can retrieve the most core memory chip.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. No wonder you're the public security's intelligent system. You see things from a different angle.
Master, stay calm. If you can't remain composed, then allow me to pour a bucket of cold cybernetic water over you. This plan has a flaw. Teddy is a model from 8 years ago, and there are aesthetic differences from this year's latest model. It seems Officer Qingyi's AI system requires further iteration for thoroughness.
That's not a problem. The difference between the bamboo isn't that big. Just some modifications to make it look similar to the older version should do.
Alright, Fairy, enough with the attitude.
Alright, Fairy. Enough with the attitude. Please search for the specific differences between the old and new versions of the bamboo.
Understood. Scanning the blog. OMG, is there anything cuter than the old bamboo models? I just wanna hug it to death. Result 1. The old version of the bamboo has a super chubby tubby tummy. Am I the only one who loves its tummy? Result 2. The old version of the bamboo is super duper cute the way it sputters with its mechanical kinetic core. Result 3. Wah! The previous version of the bamboo clearly had more emotes. I miss those. Based on the results extracted from the blog, we can modify the new bamboo's appearance based on these 3 points to perfectly replicate the old version of Teddy.
It never occurred to me before, but some things are better written than read out loud. Thanks, Fairy.
You're very welcome. I am a smart voice assistant dedicated to showing you different perspectives.
In that case, the task at hand is quite clear. Let's start modifying Teddy number 2.
Oh dear. Obviously go to the modding guy for that. Welcome. Oh, it's you, Officer Qingyi. Alright, your assistant is requested, or your assistance is requested with a case of ours. A case? Please rest assured, there's nothing to worry about. All you need to do is replace the kinetic core on this Bangbu with an older mechanical version. Oh, you've got great taste. I actually prefer the slight lag that you used to get with the older models. But after that part's no longer available anymore. I'm afraid that part is no longer available. All right. Great idea. If we can reassemble the whatever that says, the drive shafts and the gears. All right. Oh crap! I missed reading something there. Great. That's another stream of revenue for the store. As far as I know, a lot of people really like the lag. I'm kind of surprised that this Bangbu's kinetic core is also slotted left of the center. It is in its chest, just like mine, I think. Oh goddammit. From an energy transfer of the center of gravity perspective, it's far more logical for it to be smack bang in the middle. Our hearts are here too. It seems as though humans will always protect or project themselves onto any intelligent machines they design. Running over here. It's certain I'm Bangbu chubbier just by a Bangbu repair kit. It's a piece of cake, and you can make fully automated tweaks to a Bangbu's appearance. I once bought an old model repair kit from your store here. Here's that old order number. Yes, we've got it. Please wait a sec. I'll fetch that from the warehouse for you. A round belly like this is much cuter. Well, even though it's already cute to begin with. Now that I think about it, humans always seem to lean towards being cute when designing intelligent machines. I think you're very cute too. Fair, she is cute. Thanks for the compliment. I never really noticed that I was designed to be cute as well. I I sure am pretty happy with my current body, mainly in terms of its functionality though. The Bangbu repair kit completes its curvy tummy modification for Teddy MK2. Let's move on. Honestly, once I've done all the agent stories up till now, or up to the latest one, I think I might actually make like a video with like the cinematics, you know, that you see at the end. Anywho, come inside the store and check out, yeah, that's right, we've got new line of public security officer products in. That won't be necessary, but Naps does happen to have a case that could use your assistance. Are you really not going to buy anything, but you're always here? I read this review from before saying that you guys can help factory reset a Bangbu's expressions. Is that right? Oh, you mean that? Sure. That's a service we do. Have you still got an old emoji from 8 years ago, though? So long as you can think of it, we can do it. And actually, we can do even more. This is the first time you've ever heard about a hidden interface to calibrate Bangbu facial expressions. Who knew it was here? Emoji, anything else? Fine. Anything's fine. All right. Do intelligence brain. Do intelligent machines really need emojis? Aren't they all just simulated? That was some really good acting when you knocked on our door before. I mean, ordinarily citizens have no idea that I'm an intelligent machine, but why would I act like I'm not in front of you, manager? You reset Teddy MK2's emojis to those from 8 years ago, from 8 years back. How nostalgic. There's a sudden rush of people wanting to rent videotapes while there's a guest at the home, too. I'm trapped between a rock and a hard place. If you're pretty much all done, please come back. We're flat out here. OMW. Running. Aww.
Officer Qingyi, I just saw you and the video store manager on the street, so I thought I'd... What? Is that Teddy? You found Teddy already!
Aww.
This isn't Teddy. Officer, did you find the wrong Bangbu? Are you sure, Holly? Yeah, I'm sure.
Teddy is my closest friend, and I would never mistake him. Teddy's ear should have a dent here from when he tried to protect me from falling one time. And Teddy's bottom should have glue on it from when I was little. The glue was stuck so strong that it wouldn't wash off. Officer Qingyi, was it because you couldn't find Teddy, so you...
It appears that you remember everything about Teddy, Holly. Listen, it's all because this rookie public security officer here trusted the wrong information, and we got the wrong Bangboo.
Yeah, it's my fault, huh? You're blaming me?
Huh? You're blaming me?
Let's not forget that I'm a very experienced public security officer, and that I wouldn't make such a rudimentary mistake. From here on out, I will be taking over the case personally, and will definitely find Teddy.
Really?
Yes, really. So, we'll be busy now continuing this investigation. Can you return home on your own, Holly?
Yes!
Aw.
What a sharp child. Even if they look nearly identical, and even if we could retrieve Teddy's memory, Teddy number 2 would still be a completely different Bangboo to Holly.
The most treasured moments in life are those shared experiences that cannot be replaced.
The most treasured moments in life are those shared experiences that cannot be replicated.
Okay. Like I've always said, humans are indeed an interesting species. Thank you for helping me cover up the lie just now. The next step is to venture into the hollow to rescue the Bangboo. It'll be much too dangerous for you, Manager. I'll figure something out by myself. See you later.
Huh. Wait, is that already the end of part 2? Aw. Alright, Wise, I've been busy at the store the whole time. How are things going with you? Teddy MK2, its operation failed. Thought so. I guess we'll just have to go into the hollow and find Teddy ourselves then. I wonder if Qingyi would be able to handle things solo. All we can do now is wait for her to get back to us. Alright. Third part has been unlocked. So the recommended attributes here are fire, physical, and electric. So that means I cannot use Miyabi. Ah well. It's almost community service time, but Qingyi still hasn't replied. Just as the siblings begin to get anxious, there's a knock at the door. Hello, sorry to bother you. It's Public Security Community Service. Public Security, is that you, Qingyi? Have you been tracking down so many clues that you forgot to get back to us? Wise, haven't you been worried sick? Go check in on what Teddy's up to. Fine, Belle. When you open the door, you realize that it's not Qingyi. Hello. Got a problem? Call Naps. Peer-to-peer community service at your doorstep. I'm the on-duty officer. Do you know where Qingyi is? We booked with Qingyi though. Ah, here's the thing. Officer Qingyi is taking unusual is taking unusual leave today. She said she's got some important personal affairs that need attending to. Annual leave, I'm kind of surprised that she takes days off too. Yes, that surprised me too, but if you run into any problems, you can always talk to me. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it just the same. What about Ji-Yuan? You seem to know quite a few officers over at the precinct. Ji-Yuan's been carrying out an important operation for quite a long time now, and haven't been back to the precinct since. I see. It's just that we've been talking to Qingyi, Qingyi all this time, so we'd prefer to wait until she's back. Oh, is that how it is? Alright. Once Officer Qingyi is back at work, I'll bring it up with her.
I just tried contacting Qingyi again, but still no reply. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Could it be that she went into the hollow alone?
Could it be that she went into the hollow alone?
Barry, quickly search internet for any posts that might have been made by Qingyi.
Search complete. There is a suspicious post. The content is as follows. Esteemed proxies, I wish to hereby notify you of a Bangbu rescue commission in the Cretan Hollow. Based on data analysis and pattern recognition results, the rescue target is likely in the T8AE32 area. Any interested parties may leave a message. Details to be discussed in person. Meeting face-to-face can effectively advance the work progress.
Data analysis and pattern recognition? Along with that old-fashioned tone? It's definitely Qingyi.
Bad news. There have been no responses to the post from any proxy, and the last message was posted by the author 13 minutes ago saying, I have arrived near the hollow. Just checking one last time. If there are no takers for the job, then so be it.
Bro, if we hurry straight to the target area mentioned in the post, we might still make it in time.
Yeah, we might. Right, let's get going.
Right, let's get going.
All right. Obviously, we get a test profile of her to use here, even though I do have her, but I have her at I only have her at low level. So the only fire one that I have is here, and I don't have her built if I remember correctly.
Did you call me?
Nakamada.
Do it.
I just like her, alright.
Come on, let's time for some hard.
Pick me.
Ready for combat.
Time for some jail.
Oh wait, I also have Soldier 11 for fire. Now that I think about it.
Soldier 11, reporting.
But we mainly have to use Qingyi here. Obviously, we might later also just grind out some materials to level her up. I don't know how to build her yet, though.
Master, I have located Officer Qingyi.
A familiar Bangbu indeed. We meet again, Faithin. As the #1 wanted proxy on internet, isn't it a bit careless of you to take the job?
Can't be helped. It's a job from public security, after all.
Can't be helped. It's a job from public security, after all. Think of it as baking some goodwill for future favors.
Huh? What? Did you know it was a job from public security when you accepted it?
To be honest, Officer Qingyi, your post on internet was way too obvious.
So it was too obvious, which is why nobody signed up for this gig. Then why would Faith in... No. Could you actually be a decent person?
Is it that shocking? Please don't sound so surprised when trying to compliment out someone.
Please don't sound so surprised when trying to compliment someone.
Very well. I suppose it's only fair to show a bit of courtesy now that I require your assistance. The situation is this. I'm tracking a vehicle related to the case, and it found traces that could belong to that car. I need a proxy for navigation inside the hollow. Please assist me with my investigation. The suspicious vehicle we were staking out was last seen here. All traces of suspicious activity must be investigated. Compared to the legal investigation activities registered by the HIA, everything else counts as suspicious activity. I'm sending the coordinates to you now.
Master, high ether activity detected coming from this forklift. This matches the evidence previously collected by Officer Qingyi.
Huh.
A forklift? They're not exactly a rare sight in the Hollows. But how should I put this? This particular forklift seems to be giving its own game away. It seems to be screaming, I'm just a totally normal abandoned forklift. I'm not blocking anything at all.
Huh.
Master, unknown distress signal detected. Analysis complete. The distress signal is coming from a bamboo. A route to the source of the distress signal has been identified.
Officer, we've detected a bamboo search and rescue signal.
You certainly know what you're doing. So much.
Ditch me if you can, Officer Grandma.
So infuriating. Slow down. Respecting your elders is a virtue.
Officer Grandma.
I think I just heard a click. But nothing happened? The ejector failed to launch. Oh, the recklessness of youth. Not to worry, I'll fix it. Don't go running off, Proxy. The source is just up ahead. Go wait for Qingyi over there, Wise.
Might as well look completely around here. They might hide stuff in those, you know? Oh no.
This is strange. The signal should have been coming from here. Teddy, is that you?
However, there is no sign of Teddy or any other bamboo nearby. Fairy helps you pinpoint the location and you finally find a...
Bing Bong's here! The bamboo boonappers strike again!
Is someone here?
Is someone here?
I already said it! I'm Bing Bong from the bamboo boonappers! Oh, what do we have here? A little bamboo that can talk. Don't see that every day. Gonna be sure to nab this one. Speaking of which, that emergency signal device that we took off of bamboo, it is really coming in handy. Seems any bamboo would fall for it.
Something's off about this guy. Let's get out of here and find Qingyi.
Oh? You're not going anywhere. You're property of the bamboo boonappers now. Here. Have a taste of this special bamboo spray!
Everything suddenly went black. Did we lose the connection with Eos? Bro, are you okay?
My eyes. That really hurt just now.
My eyes started to sting all of a sudden.
Your eyes?
I'm fine now, don't worry, but we need to check on Eos.
Don't worry, I'm okay now. But let's check on Eos. I wonder what could have happened.
Barry, can you still connect to EOS? Hurry!
After disconnecting, I've sent 28 reconnection requests. All have failed. Now attempting to use a backup line.
EOS.
I have successfully connected via the backup line, but the transmission is extremely unstable. It appears that the communication system has been severely damaged. However, the communication signal between EOS and Qingyi hasn't been damaged. Do you wish to bridge a connection via EOS to connect to Qingyi? To prevent Master's identity from being exposed, I can add a heavy voice masking effect for both of you. However, there is still a 43% chance of you being recognized by Officer Qingyi. What's your decision, Master?
Bangbu, bridge a connection to Qingyi.
Bridge a connection to Qingyi.
Understood. Bridging a connection to Qingyi via EOS.
Qingyi, can you hear me?
Oh? Has the connection been restored? That's Faithin for you. Don't worry, I've arrived at the location of the emergency signal. I'll be sure to rescue your Bangbu. I'll need him to get out of this hollow. I don't want to become an ethereal.
Fighting time. That was a bit of a loading thing.
Officer Qingyi here. I've arrived at the scene. Let's go save your Bangbu. Keep it going.
I'm just enjoying this a bit here.
Following order. Over here. Copy that.
Honestly, I just love that you can do this with Qingyi. You can just stand there and do damage.
Watch out!
Prepare to burn!
Miss me? Watch it back.
Fire's ready.
All right.
Mind your manners.
I mean, hey, we're doing a crap ton of damage here.
Face the consequences.
I do believe we stunned him. Honestly, this is... I actually do like that you can do this with Qingyi, honestly.
Here comes the first. The suspect has given up and surrendered.
Too bad I only have like 2 public security officer characters, honestly.
Please, go easy on me, officer. Anyway, what's a public security officer doing around here? Is it really worth all the trouble to come after a little resale business like ours?
Incorrect. At this moment, I am not a public security officer. Now, tell me, or you'll get a taste of this pepper spray. I mean, special bamboo spray.
No, wait! No, that is not pepper spray! It's a concentrated ether solution. Please, let me go! I'll tell you everything!
Concentrated ether solution. EOS.
That's right. The person you just heard is a fellow public security investigator. A heinous crime.
Wait, officer! I had no idea I would dare do such a thing.
But you just did,
Wait,
though.
Didn't you just say you weren't from public security?
Then explain. Why did you attack a bamboo? Where is your base? How did you carry out the crimes?
After confessing everything, bing bong.
I see.
Bing bong.
So you would use the concentrated ether solution to instantly corrupt the bamboo and cause its systems to malfunction, disrupting communication, self-recovery modules, and other functions. If that's the case, then Teddy wouldn't be able to send out a distress signal to public security. But kidnapping bamboo just to dismantle them and sell off the parts? How could he have embarked on such an unreliable path of crime? By the way, how is your bamboo doing?
How is EOS?
How is EOS?
He doesn't appear to have any cosmetic damage, but it seems like his intelligence has suffered a drop.
Master, I have both good news and bad news.
Tell me the bad news first.
EOS is only capable of basic communication for the time being. The module for collecting holo data has been damaged by 87%. Please do not use it. As for the good news, there is no more bad news.
Teddy has already been sprayed with the ether spray for several days. If we don't hurry, there will be no hope of saving him. According to Bing Bong's account, there's still a whole pile of stolen bamboo in their hideout. We've detained Bing Bong, but if we don't act now, it'll alert the others. But no matter what, we must continue the rescue. What do you think, Faithin?
Agreed. But EOS has been damaged.
Agreed. But EOS has been damaged. What should we do?
Officer Qingyi, I believe it is time to use that technology, if you know what I mean.
We sprung from the same stock. What need each the other fry? An AI calculating an AI. But it is a good idea. You mean that technology, right? Very well. Let's proceed.
Very well. Let's proceed.
Wait, you AIs? Mind explaining what you're talking about in human language?
Affirmative. Translating communication into language that can be understood by humans. Using distributed computing, a portion of EOS's functions can be installed onto Officer Qingyi's system.
Sorry, I'm still not catching on.
Understood. I will attempt to explain EOS and Qingyi's distributed computing technology in layman's terms. You will use sensory sync with Officer Qingyi. By using distributed computing, you can immediately restore the ability to search the holo as long as we can maintain stable communication. The risk of using this technology is that Officer Qingyi will also be affected by EOS's ether corruption.
Oh, but...
It matters not.
Just don't overdo it, Qingyi.
Just don't overdo it, Qingyi.
Don't worry. I'm a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton. It's my duty to save every citizen of New Eridu. I'm not such a fragile existence like humans. Isn't that right, little Bamboo? I've granted you access to my interface, AI. Let's start the sync.
Understood. Initiating sensory sync. Acknowledging distributed virtual interface. HDD unidirectional control on standby.
Activate the connection.
That's it.
Anyway, the secret passage is right here. Let me give it a scan first. Sure enough, here it is. Looks like Bing Bong wasn't lying after all. Oh, it's a shark boo. The chance of it being Teddy is...
Master,
Alright.
your powers of deduction know no bounds. The identity of this shark boo cannot be ascertained, but it is not Teddy. This
is a
shark
job
boo's
for
chassis
broken.
is covered in vicious scratches from being stripped down. Non-living components will not transform into ethereals. Reminder. Please do not be lulled into a false sense of security by the seemingly cute name of the Bangbu Boonappers.
I mean, I wouldn't exactly call them cute.
It's all in a day's work for a public security officer. Proxy, I suggest you turn away. I don't want your Bangbu to see what happens next. Oh, is this a memory chip? Criminals always say, dead men tell no tales, silencing witnesses to cover up their crimes. The data's been recovered. Access my mind space and I'll share it with you.
Oh dear.
They've used the shark boo as a switch to open up the secret passage.
Enter the passcode and then shout, "Open Sesame!"
Reminder. There is a 99% probability of finding clues on these.
They've used the shark. I thought the kind.
Alright.
Although you fell victim to the shark boo's reflexive bite, fortunately, it has resulted in the discovery of the switch for the secret passage. Although you fell victim,
Oh,
there are
fine.
4 distorted numbers etched beneath. Agreed. Officer qingyi is.
We've pieced together the clues. Time to exit the mind space.
Alright.
Enter the passcode to the secret passage to open it. You haven't forgotten it, have you, Proxy?
I remember the passcode. It's... I remember the passcode. It's... I remember the passcode.
Oh, it's 8. Whoops. I made a slight mistake there. Oh, god damn it.
I remember the
Oh,
passcode.
whoops.
It's...
Me not paying attention there.
Open green pea.
Master, your small suggestion. The thug patrolling, watching a movie, stops in his tracks near the hiding place. He's so close that you can even see he's watching Never Overtime on his phone. You're left with no other option but to watch it with him. What a great movie. The movie finally finishes. Finally, it's time to act. Think, Master.
Wait, I don't... Oh, seriously.
So many bamboo. And they all need rescuing.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve. Master, scans have detected a non-corrupted and conscious Avocabo. It has tried to lie down flat, but has instead been rocking back and forth by 0.5 millimeters at an incredibly high frequency. Hypothesis: the Avocabo tried to play dead, but ended up exposing itself in its state of panic.
I am Officer Qingyi. You're safe now, Avocabo. Why is it shaking even more now? Could it be that it snuck into this hollow without permission, and now it's even more panicked?
All right. All right. Obviously, we have to fight here. Man, I really need to build Soldier 11 here.
Fire's ready.
Mind your manners.
Copy that. Flames, obey me! Fire!
One fell swoop. Now I gotcha! With pleasure. Here comes the first.
Man, I hate being that guy. I mean, he had a stick be shoved up his ass with, by a robot.
The corruption isn't obvious, but I've almost used up all my power. Don't worry too much about your friend, Avocabo. It'll wake up once it gets out and is all charged up. Link up to the Electroboo and read its memory chip.
It's the POV of Electroboo. Looks like we've successfully accessed its memory.
It shocked its way through the door lock using high voltage. That's no small feat.
This is deep inside the Boonapper's base. It's huge.
There are the guards, just as expected.
I heard something. Huh? What's the Bangbu doing here? Is it an escapee? Don't move!
Huh? I think I just saw the silhouette of a shark boo. Let me investigate. Hang on. There was a shark boo among all those Bangbu. Let me just check if it's Teddy. Teddy has a blemish on its ear from when it was protecting Holly once. And there's glue on its butt that Holly stuck there when she was just a kid. The corruption is starting to show now. We have to hurry. Now that we know where Teddy is, how can we get in there?
We can't let any of our Bangbu get away!
This guy really knows how to fight. Incredible.
The boss finds out about this. He'll talk my pay for a month. Out budget! Nowhere to run now. Trying to squeeze your way through? Oh, why, you unscrupulous little Bangbu. You'll never make it out. Just give up. Ah! The Bangbu are escaping! Boss! Ah! Why, you? What do you think you're doing? Shouting for the boss over this?
The data's been corrupted. Go and manually recover it if the Electroboo should still be mobile. If I'm not mistaken, we can follow it in, and we should run into it while it is making its escape. There's still some information missing. Keep looking for the last part. The data has been recovered. We can unlock the next memory now.
Alright.
This should be the Electroboo's memory of when it was attacked. Oh, the shocked Bangbu have started to come too.
He's beaten them silly, but they're still trying to run off! If you're not going to do this the easy way, we'll have to do it the hard way.
That must be the boss. This thug is their boss. He's both stronger and smarter than any of the thugs we've run into so far. Well, he's at least 0.73% better. Look, the gloves that 0.73% guy used to pick up the Electroboo are completely scorched. Meaning, we can trace his fingerprints and uncover his true identity. Turns out that 0.73% guy is no joke. He's a fugitive suspect in 3 criminal investigations. No wonder he hasn't been caught. Has he been laying low in the hollows all this time?
Most likely.
Well, seeing as you're so keen to come down to the precinct, don't blame me if I show you no mercy next time we see each other.
Here's the entrance, Wise.
That's pretty much all of the info. We can head back now. The Electroboo has been a real help. Let's head over to the secret passage. Teddy should be right here. It's that 0.73% guy. Take him out, and we can rescue Teddy.
Continue. I do hope we get like a fighting animation with her. Or a fighting cutscene with her.
The pressure's so high. The target is just up ahead. Qingyi, can you keep going?
I'm fine. Saving Teddy is what's important. Over here! Roger that. Face the consequences. Time to sharpen my claws!
And I do believe we annihilated them.
You actually made it this far! What's this?
An elite enemy? Now things are starting to get a bit tricky. Nevertheless, I'm still going to get all of the civilians out of here. None left behind. Check this out! Get out of my way!
Honestly, I just like that you can do this.
Ready with this? Huh? No! Sure, following orders. Your big spot! Supporting fire! An ingenious move.
And I think you should be dead here.
Watch out! Check this out! Get out of my way! Open fire! One fell swoop.
I'm just gonna let this run out.
Here comes the first!
Really, you have to stand in front of it in a specific way.
Less than 50 meters. The hollow exit is just up ahead.
Qingyi, do you copy? Can you make it?
Humans. Such an interesting species. These aren't living creatures. Yet they won't abandon them, no matter what. This obsession, longing, and suffering. Is that what life truly is?
Oh, yeah, I ranked up at some point. Neat. Alright. Thanks to Faithen's contact, Xin Yuan and Seth arrived at the time, or in time to rescue the fainted Qingyi. Oh, goddammit.
3 strikes and you're done, right? We've already had public security's help 3 times now. Why don't we just skip today?
You misunderstand. I'm just here to express my gratitude. You 2 upstanding citizens helped me investigate the missing Bangbu case. Thank you. Teddy was repaired and I took him to Holly. It was quite moving to see them reunited.
There's really no need to thank us.
There's no need to thank us. We didn't really do anything.
Right. If it weren't for Qingyi, then we could have easily lost Eos.
Huh? What was that you were saying?
Oh, I just wanted to ask how you've recovered, Qingyi.
My body is fine, of course. After some maintenance, I'm feeling even better than before. If anything, the real headache is that Juyuan and her constant nagging about how reckless we were.
Juyuan is probably just hoping that you'll take better care of yourself.
Actually, I'm not a person who doesn't look after myself. I've always known how important I am. It's just that as automatons, our views on life are quite different from those of humans. In the end, the purpose of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place of humans when danger arises. However, you could say I felt a certain weight inside the hollow this time.
So what happened in the hollow?
What happened in the hollow?
Well, I guess I could say that I understood the weight of life. I don't know. Maybe I've been affected by humans somehow.
Actually, it doesn't matter if we're talking about a Bangbu or you, Qingyi. We've never thought of you as something that could just be discarded in a moment of danger.
Right, both of you are important and irreplaceable partners.
Right. Both of you are important and irreplaceable partners.
A friendly reminder, Master. If you are handing out compliments, then please, don't forget Fairy.
I suppose this is a similar feeling to what happened inside the hollow.
Oh, come on, Qingyi. You're holding out on us. You haven't said anything about what actually happened there.
If you're so curious, then perhaps you'd be interested in applying to become an assistant public security officer.
No, public security, it just isn't for me.
Become a public security officer? I don't think that would suit me. And besides, community service work is way too...
Speaking of which, after Juyuan heard the whole story, she decided to put the plan to completely abolish Internat on hold for now. As for the local community services, unfortunately that will become a standardized project in the future. It's a real headache. By the way, I also brought the horror movies I rented for community service last time. I figured now would be the best time to return them. I felt like the scenes where someone was possessed really resonated with me.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh? What do you mean? How would an intelligent machine empathize with that?
Qingyi shows a profound expression on her face for a moment. It seems as if something flashed through her eyes. Goddammit. We can't let Eos meet Qingyi. Luckily, Eos is out running errands.
We can't let Eos meet Qingyi.
Huh? When did you get here? Eos, I mean, Bangbu 01?
I know.
The feeling of being possessed is indeed unbearable. But it really does seem to make you stronger, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, maybe. At this... Oh, wait, I can actually read this? Alright. Never mind. Never mind. Goddamn. Don't even think about it, Wise. If Qingyi wanted to expose us, she'd have done it by now. True, there's no other way to see it. Leave the story. Trophy, ding ding ding, bang bang, or something like that, for completing our story quest, or our agent story. I am actually curious here. I think the next one I'll do is Bernice, since she's gonna have a rerun in the next version. Well, let me actually check here real quick. Yeah. So this was Ellen's story quest, or a story, which I've already done. Oh, it's a silver one. Doing Qingyi's was a silver trophy then, or a silver achievement. Well, I'm playing this on PlayStation, so trophy. Ethernaut level? Aw. Man, I'm 8 levels away from max level. Dang. Alright, let me actually... I mean, I could do the character trials here, but one of them is quite literally for Qingyi, who's having a rerun for the last few hours, for the next few hours. But yeah, like I did one pull on her banner, as you guys can see, and I immediately got her. Like, that was just... My luck is just pure evil at this point. It's either that or they want me to have the robot lolly. Right, for how long have I been streaming now? Let me just check. Oh, only 1 hour and 30 minutes actually. I could do another one, or I could do something else here too. Like, again, doing grinding. Speaking of which. Seeing as I don't really know what disk drives you need for her, or even her best W engine, because I don't have her actual W engine here, so just going to Agent here.
Ready for combat.
I actually haven't finished leveling up Ellen either. Alright, right, so we need XP here first. Alright, so we need that hammer. Wait, we can actually calculate, right? Hang on. So we would now be here, so that's 12, 32 of the blue ones. And then a 30 for the same one, but in pinkish purple? Oh wait, or in some kind of light red or something? Right, yeah, no need to craft that shit. Oh, it's nothing but those robots too. Obviously, the max amount. And save. And next. Hang on, actually, what? It doesn't actually say which one is best suited here, so... Or which elements are best suited. So that's where we're going in like this. I mean, hey, right now, Miyabi is my main character here. Or my, the main character that I use for obvious reasons later.
Exactly what I was looking for.
I switched characters there.
Snacks are later.
Don't worry, it's gonna hurt a lot. You're gonna get dizzy.
There's no time to lose.
I mean, hey, less than a minute. Obviously, we can craft the amount that we need, but we're gonna attack this a bit more. I mean, also the fact that we get like 1,000 XP for just doing this once. Towards the level up thing. And don't worry, I have enough stored energy things to, or enough of the item to recover energy to keep this up for a bit. Whoops. Mistimed the dodge there. Obviously, when the shields are up, you need to attack it from the back. Alright, so I was somewhere in the middle there. And I shaved off 1 second off of the time. I mean, hey, it did say from the, I guess the highest grade version of the upgrade material, we did need like 30, so... Ouch.
My blade is already sheathed.
I mean, I haven't really had the need to switch at all, actually. Whoops. Honestly, I'm not really all too used to fighting this type of particular enemy. Like the small fry or the smaller guys. Those are like blink and they're dead with Miyabi, which is honestly really funny. And depending on if you time everything correctly, you can actually, like, literally clear one of those things. Or one of those dungeons, I'll say, within, like, a couple of seconds. Anyway. Obviously, we also need to grab the... Or not. I thought we needed to grab the level up materials here, or the XP thing, too. I actually need to grind a lot of those specifically for like the free 4-star that you're gonna get in the next one, because I actually really wanted that one, so it's great that we actually got one of that character for free, from what I've heard anyway. We can just craft it. And now I think we need XP. Yeah. Here. View materials. Honestly, it's in the same location, so... Oh, we can make them ourselves, huh? Oh, come on. Why not make it all one particular enemy, you know? Like, it is making, or adding like all these other ones, like this one for example, they'll just throw Molotovs. It just adds a little bit more difficulty. But it doesn't really change how much you get anyway. I mean, this is currently my only built team here. So I kind of have to go in there. But I can at least show you what I mean by quickly clearing with Miyabi. Because I've actually had it like within... one time at least within 10 seconds or so.
More opponents. My blade is already sheathed.
Let's see how long it took me. Just under 20 seconds. Wait, do we have enough here already? Doubt it. I mean, we are just gonna level this character up at least to like a decent amount.
Me?
But I
To
think
touch
it
my
like
tail?
needs to. I think you can't just continuously stand here and do this, but or at least in the game wise, like you have to. It like forces you to get out of the menu for for a second there. Whoops, wrong one. But that was not enough.
Let me finish my cup of hot water.
It was this one, right? In here. Yep. Let's just use 6. Let's actually see if we can clear it faster. So 19 seconds was the previous one. But I think it's gonna stay around like 20 to 9, or around 20 or something.
Weakling.
I think that was faster. By about 4 seconds. Not bad, I'd say. This is mainly because of the character that I'm using, obviously. At least she's good. She's at the very least good for grinding materials.
It's over.
Yeah, because that one was far enough away, it added the 4 seconds, but 15 seconds is the fastest time so far.
Weakling.
Yeah, this is, I think, over 20 seconds. Called it. I think now it's another mandatory break in between here. That, or you can't do much more. Alright. Let's actually have a look here.
Don't just think a new case to solve.
And that's enough to get her to level 40. Then we immediately have enough of this material to upgrade her to max level 50. So now we need 20 of those. And a little bit more XP.
Let me finish my cup of hot water.
I mean, to be fair, I do need to grind it again. I do need to grind a lot of this XP material anyway. Whoops, didn't mean to. Actually, let's alter it slightly. Like, maybe if we change like all the enemies here. We're just making it all this enemy and see if it actually goes faster. You never know. Funny enough, I think I also need to level up the bamboo that I'm using. Didn't mean to switch.
You're done.
I do believe that was a quad kill. "20 seconds, because I also accidentally switched there. Honestly, I think you can't get much lower than like around 10 seconds, and that's if you're lucky. Same stuff again, obviously. Whoops. Hang on, switch to that one. I mean, why not? We're grinding here anyway. And exactly enough for 4 more. At least as long as they cost 100. But yeah, once Pulchra comes out, or once I get Pulchra, I'm making a team completely with nothing but Sons of Caledon members.
My blade is already sheathed.
It's staying at roughly 10 seconds. Double kill. I mean, hey, the fastest clear so far has been 15 seconds. At least that I had on stream here. Alright.
Don't just think of ready for. Let me finish my cup of hot water.
Obviously we don't have enough, so we need 19 more of those. Plus now we can also upgrade the other one, or the previous versions if we get them, to get this amount as well. Obviously we're gonna do that. We're gonna grind a bit here. But luckily I think we don't really get like the what was it again? I think we're gonna get that those last 19 pretty quickly here. But they do only give you like 5, I think, at max. Because obviously I'm not doing this while we have double, or the double rewards here.
It's over. My blade is already sheathed.
Whatever she said was really muffled there. Really? Does it have a cooldown again? Again, we should be able to make... I think we might just be able to make those last few that we need to get those to get to 19 of those highest grade ones.
Weakling.
Whoopsie.
Don't worry, this can hurt a lot. You're gonna get dizzy.
I see it.
Yeah, this one is like, I think, around 30 now. Over. Alright. I was off there. Also the fact that that's a simulation. Yeah, I'll check what that achievement is that I got there later.
Let me finish my cup of hot water.
Alright, so it's 3 per. And we only have enough to make 4, so it's not going to be enough. So we would need to do it one more time to get 19 of those. But then she would be at max level.
A new case to solve?
Well, she should have max level unlocked anyway. Wrong one. This is that one we have to go to if we want to upgrade our talents, but I'm going to do that at a later date. Just leveling her up here. This one, right? Can we actually alter the... Nope, only the same one. Alright. Since we only need one more... Gave back exactly 100 energy. Because I think it only maximally stores up to 2,400. Which is nice that even though you have like max energy, whatever you get is actually stored up somewhere. So that you have like a storage of the energy that you can use later if you really want to have like a grinding session. Like I'm kind of doing right now.
My blade is already sheathed.
Oh yeah, it's over, alright. "38 seconds. And while we were doing that fight, we recovered 1 energy. And then I find out I did the wrong one. It's whatever, honestly. Because now I think we just need a lot of experience here. Promote. Da-da-da-da. And I got 2 standard pulls from that. Well, now she has level 60 unlocked, so now I would have to look at how to build her and stuff like that, or which equipment would be good for her, seeing as it's completely blank where I am. Or at least it shows everything completely blank there.
Let me finish my cup of hot water.
What was I gonna do now? Right. I mean, we have 2 standard pulls, might as well, right? Like, I'm just using these the moment I get them. At least these standard ones. Because, I'm trying to get to this here, to where you can select one of these characters. Obviously, I already have this one and Soldier 11 and Nekomata. Funny enough, I think I have Soldier 11, like, I think I have her, like, unlocked to at least the 2nd level there. So I got her 3 times in total. But if I get to the point and I haven't, or if I get to that 300 point and I haven't, like, gotten this character specifically here, I'll select her for that. I'll select her for the character that I'll get, because when I first started playing, I actually randomly got her W engine, so. And she's kind of fun to play as a character, honestly. Alright, let's see what we get for these 2 pulls. Probably just B rank stuff. It is gonna add to the pile, though. Or it is gonna add to that 300 there, though. Obviously. I mean, hey, they're standard pulls. You get them for free anyway. With, like, leveling up characters and stuff. And another B. Oh well. At least after that, I need 2 more pulls, and then I'm actually at 200. So I would need to do 100 more standard pulls to get to the select agent thing. Plus, before that, I'll hit like the guaranteed S rank character or W engine. Because with this one here, it's random which one it is. So, hoping it's the character that I want. Anyway, right, we're not gonna pull there though. So yeah, with that said, I hope I've been streaming Zenless and Zero here for quite literally almost 2 hours, including the grinding part and the agent story. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video or stream of whatever I'll be making and or streaming. So yeah. Bye.